Thinking of buying or selling in the Calgary area in 2024? You need to watch this video first and stay tuned to the very end where I will give you some hot tips on buying and selling. In this video, we're going to cover current real estate market in Calgary and the forecast for 2024. Alberta is anticipated to have economic growth that will outperform most provinces. Gains in the energy sector and population growth are the primary contributors. These gains are supported by strong growth in diverse industries such as technology, aviation, hydrogen development, carbon capture and storage, as well as renewables. Annual population growth in the province is near 4% in 2023, with Calgary itself accounting for nearly half of the provincial population growth, with 5% growth rate in 2023 slowing to 4% in 2024. Even though growth is slowing, it's still growth, and it's expected to fuel strong housing demands throughout 2024. Which leads us to housing supply. Housing supply is expected to take time and is contingent on the population increase in the city and the development process. Despite efforts to increase supply, the market dynamics may continue to face challenges in the near term. Population growth is a major contributing factor to a decline in the supply of resale homes in Calgary. Potential buyers are seeking more affordable housing options. Some potential sellers are refraining from listing homes due to higher interest rates. There's a significant percentage of homeowners that currently are enjoying lower mortgage rates. The sudden and sharp rise in international and interprovincial migration has significantly driven up demand for rental properties. Surge in rental demand is leading to decreased supply and substantially increasing rental rates since 2022. More investors are looking at Calgary due to higher rental rates and a relatively low cost of housing compared to the rest of the country. So now, what does this mean for individual properties? Overall, the detached house market experienced a 19% slowdown in sales in 2023. Now you may ask yourself, why slowed sales in a hot market? Well, there's less inventory available, so less houses to sell. With less homeowners putting their properties on the market due to higher interest rates, for refinancing or requalifying or whatever the reason is, that means there's also less supply to sell. There's also more strategy needed when selling a home and making sure you're able to buy a new one at the end of that process. Despite efforts to increase supply of new builds, we're still not keeping up with the projected demand. Less supply equals an increase in price, and that is called the seller's market. For duplexes and semi-detached properties, we are seeing the same story as detached properties. The increased price for detached has people looking for more affordable options. Now let's look at apartment condos. This is slightly different. There's been an increase in sales, but also compared to the rest, there's now an increased supply in the market. The search for affordable homes has opened up buyers to purchasing in the condo market as well, so the increase in sales. In my opinion, rental rates have been a large factor in the demand for the condo market. Apartment-style condo market has not seen much of an increase in many years, and now finally, for those who purchased them way back, they're finally able to sell them for a profit. Forecast for this year, we're looking at population growth is anticipated to slow down, but will still increase. Housing supply is anticipated to increase, but will not overtake the demand. The Alberta economy is expected to slow down, but the unemployment rate is not expected to increase. So overall, things are pointing towards a slower, more manageable and steady increase, but it's still an increase. What does this mean for buyers? Well, buyers need to be competitive in their offers, and a part of that is being prepared. Getting fully pre-qualified, not just a quick qualification from a financial institution. This can reduce the condition time for financing and make your offer competitive. Now, there's been talk about full approval from financial institutions, but approval is dependent upon a property, meaning the bank looks at a specific property when approving. Ensure you have access to the full amount for the down payment to use as initial deposit, or as much as possible. The more you have for initial deposit, the more attractive and stable your offer looks. With that being said, I still believe buyers need to be smart and make sure they have a professional inspection of the property. They need to understand any outstanding issues that may exist. Another thing you can do is make a detailed list of your needs and wants, such as neighborhood, school district, house size. This way you can be focused on the property that meets your criteria. Make a list of things that would be nice to have but are negotiable, so you're able to make an informed but quick decision when you need to. Now to sellers. What does this mean for you? Well, if you've been holding on to an apartment condo, this might be the right time for you to make some money and get it on the market. If you're wanting to sell your home and purchase another, then timing and strategy is very important. Make sure that you get the most out of the transaction. Even though it's a seller's market, it's still very important to list your property at the right price. Now, if you're looking to make a move in 2024, I'd be happy to discuss all the options you have available in more detail. Hopefully you found this information useful, and if you did, please click on the subscribe button and notification bell below so you're updated when new content is released.